me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 now. Throw complete to Williams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Finds McConkey. They'll work it a couple yards past the line. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 16 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Looking to his fullback now. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. might get it to Moore. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Herbert from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Third and long for him here. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Stopped by Deion Henley. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. It's the end of the... Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll be facing 4th down. Back now, pressure on its way. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Working quickly here. 2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Herbert here, third and long. He has the first over the middle. It's an LA touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Pass play now. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Got a man, Bowers has it. And this one doesn't go far.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd down here, another give to Harris. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A 1-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches will take the safe play. Get it from time to time. No third down required now.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Harris once more. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Chargers with a chance to boost their lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Gets this to McConkey. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Conklin brings it in. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Here's Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Harris has the LA touchdown. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Complete here to Bowers. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He lets one fly deep downfield. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun. He's trying another one deep. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
At their own 33.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Moore going in motion left. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And look at this return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
One final shot before halftime. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. Breaks the tackle, still going. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
That's taken in by Tucker. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 42. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Just picks it off. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Conklin. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Herbert to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
They give now to Najee. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 5-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Mike Williams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's going deep down this side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Herbert now off the play fake. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. They'll run with Harris. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They go play action. Here's Herbert. It is Cup, left side. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Trying it again with Harris. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers continue piling it on here in the fourth. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up second and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 from the 41. Another carry for him. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Back to the well again. And this one does not go far. Only a yard from that time, so now third and 9.
Brings up third down and 9.
Looking to the air here. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
The Chargers 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Chargers get it back after making their third first half interception. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll start with a gift to Harris. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. Third and 4 coming up now. Herbert from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. He connects downfield on fourth. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
First down, Chargers.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I don't think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Chargers throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And as we play